Hello, good morning, and welcome. Well, good morning. Um, it's not morning. It's clearly not morning. I have, I think this thing has started to affect me, and I'm starting to lose my sense of judgment of time, space, and dimension, place, and well being. It is taking its toll in different ways. It's funny how I've been in touch with more people, and I pay attention to the behaviors of people, and it's impacting people. It's impacting everyone in different ways, and people aren't quite as private about this as they are about some things and the way it impacts them. Um, so it's definitely interesting to see what happens, um, and how we deal with it. Hope everybody's doing good. Today is uh, Tuesday, and it's Tuesday the 12th of May in the year 2020, and we I forget what day we're in on this. We are, and I'm just counting since the actual lockdown. Uh, 52 days in, 1 month, 21 days, 56 minutes, 48 seconds into the lockdown of our communal house arrest. How we're doing. I thought I would just talk about something that a topic that maybe we all have dealt with, and I put the soapbox up there in the corner because there I'm learning where the directions is. I'm learning to look at the camera too. Um, Basically, I've been trying to catch up on stuff that you don't want to do, and one of the things is tech support. I've worked tech support, and there's good customers, bad tech support, good tech support, bad customers. It's a mix. But the whole drive of it's changed. So I'm going to talk about waiting on tech support a little bit. The future, as technology gets more complicated, we are going to have to deal with things, and it's going to exceed our reach, and we're going to have to go on tech support. And as we go on tech support, um, we are waiting for help. We've sought them out for help, so we should show them a courtesy and respect. That being said, they need to know how to do their job. Um, we should have a better knowledge that I think we do of things. I was on a long tech support call yesterday, and we fixed something that was broken because she was able to send codes that I didn't have access to. I know how to work the stuff I have, um, except for the thermostat, and anything but the most basic functions of a washing machine. I'm pretty good on. And I can't do remotes, TV remotes. I can't do them. So I'm on the phone. We go through, have a magnificent tech support experience. She wanted to call back and do it again next week because I have other things to do. That's great. But I go on today and I have a simple thing. I have questions, almost sales level questions, a little bit of tech support. I allocate 30 minutes for 5 minutes of questions before this broadcast. This is why I was rushing up here. The person, I'm on for 20 some minutes, and then they show up and they take forever to answer each question. They're not focusing on our problem, and they don't actually know the answers. They're researching the answers as we speak. They're going into their virtual knowledge base, which we have access to now typically on the web, and they're looking the same way we would look. And they're reading and they're knowing. He's telling me something and he sends me a link after waiting 5 minutes for a response. And I say, no, it is not there. Show me where it is there. It's researching. He can't find it. The problem is that the people don't have experience with the products they're using. Back in the old days with tech support, especially starting with auto mechanics and stuff like that, you used what you were talking about. You used the tools, you used the parts, you knew it. Now you don't. Now everything's theoretical. Everybody goes to YouTube University. and that's where they get their information. My experience predates YouTube. My experience is real. It's based on tangible, hands-on things. When I'm talking about theoretical, I'll tell you I'm talking about theoretical. But if you ask me how X is going to impact Y, I speak from my experience of dealing with X impacting Y. I don't speak from the theoretical experience unless I'm stating it. If I say, well, I had a buddy that did this, or I knew this, or I saw this, or they're different things. The best thing when I ask someone for advice about how to impact X with Y, I want you to say, yeah, I had X and I had to use it on Y, and this is what happened. That's not what tech support's doing anymore. That's why we're stuck. So we as consumers have to educate ourselves. We have to educate ourselves. The same way that people annoyingly do it with medical stuff, we have to do it with technical stuff. Doctors must be losing their minds because everybody can go online and misdiagnose themselves. It's hypochondriac central. So we need to do that with technology. We need to understand our technology. Everything can't be the magic microwave. Have an idea of how the stuff works. And if you don't, there are things out there. There's tutorials and things that will help you. It won't make you an expert. It will help you learn to know how to use this stuff. Technology started with the nail. There was a point where nail was high tech. There was a point where people would move and they would burn the house to the ground so they could get the nails back. So it's all relative. It's all relative. Now the fact that we can talk via space to the other side of the world and see each other, this is Star Trek freaking amazing to people my generation. Current generation, if they can't download their space movie in half a second, they're in uproars and they want a counselor to come over and hug them. And then there'll be a rally and something, and the government will be called to initiate a change. It's gotten a little out of control, guys. We need to be responsible for the technology and understand it and be better with it. We need to do more than just inhabit the planet and be lumps and just use what's thrown from us. We need to learn to grow with it. I'll take a second here to say you can get us online here, Facebook, on YouTube, MGH Media, I think, and things have been getting passed around. It's been good. I've enjoyed talking. I was actually between you and me, wasn't feeling good past couple of days, so I was running out of steam. But I'm on the mend. I'm just normal under the weather. I'm not corona sick. Everybody gets anything now thinks that they've got the virus and they're going to die, and they want to choreograph how the parade's going to be there, and if Beyonce is going to come out, bust out a giant balloon or something for the celebration. There are people still just getting regular sick in this regular world. So the weather's getting better. I don't know whether it's right to say go outside, but go outside. Don't underestimate this thing. Respect it. And it is dangerous. It is impacting our life. Thousands of new infections are reported daily. We need to not underestimate this. As much as I was on the other side of this, I really think that maybe we do need to wait and give it a little time just to see what it does. I'm a healthy skeptic and I do my research. And there is something real, and we don't have enough data on this. We need to wait. I know my friends in the healthcare industry are telling me that they are seeing more people that are having more serious respiratory problems than in the past. So this is not a myth. It is not a hoax. And while the media is making out to be worse than it is, they always do that because we pay attention to that. If you don't want the, um, the chum that they're feeding us stops showing up to eat it. That's the way to stop them. Demand better news, demand more accurate news. And that doesn't mean that you go to your narrow minded newscast that just supports. I don't go to the Mark News and just get that. I make sure I keep it diversified and watch people you disagree with and engage in civil discourse with people. All that is part of being a better person yourself. It's give it a try. You might actually like it. But enjoy the rest of your day. I've got to go do a missing person thing. So peace